Mm, 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 mm. I used to know the places where my confidence would break. Every doubt had an address, every fear knew what to say. I kept my head beneath the noise, tried to disappear inside the crowd, made myself as small as possible so failure couldn't find me out. I call my hesitation wisdom, call my silence being calm. But the truth was I was terrified that I wasn't strong enough. So I built walls around the weakness, thought they'd keep the pain away, never knowing what was underneath was waiting for a chance to change. I spent years trying to escape the parts I couldn't face. Then I realized that was where my strength was waiting. I found my strength where my weakness used to live, found a reason in the places I was scared to look within. Every doubt that tried to stop me became something I could face. Every wound I tried to hide became a mark I wouldn't erase. I don't need to be invincible, I just need to stand again. I found my strength where my weakness lived, and I won't give it back. I remember every failure like a photograph in flames. Every time I trusted someone and watched it fall apart again. I thought weakness meant admitting that I couldn't handle everything, so I carried every burden like it proved that I was weak. But strength wasn't never breaking, strength wasn't never scared. It was telling someone I'm struggling and still believing they would care. It was getting out of bed when the night had taken everything. It was taking one more breath when I couldn't see what morning brings. I stopped asking for a life where nothing ever went wrong. I started building one where I knew I'd still move on. I found my strength where my weakness used to live, found a reason in the places I was scared to look within. Every doubt that tried to stop me became something I could face. Every wound I tried to hide became a mark I wouldn't erase. I don't need to be invincible, I just need to stand again. I found my strength where my weakness lived, and I won't give it back. Now I don't despise the person who was frightened back then. He was doing what he knew to survive what he couldn't understand. He thought the cracks were evidence that he was falling apart. But sometimes cracks are openings where the light can reach the dark. So I stopped fighting my reflection, stopped demanding I be whole, started putting all the pieces back together with control. Not the person I imagined, not the person people wanted, just a person finally honest about the battles he had conquered. They told me weakness was a weakness, I believed them until I learned the things I feared admitting were the things that made me human. The tears didn't make me fragile, the scars didn't make me less, and asking for another chance wasn't failure, it was progress. I found my strength where my weakness used to live, found the fire underneath the fear I couldn't forgive. Every moment I felt broken taught me how to rebuild. Every time I thought I'd lost myself, I found another reason still. I don't need to hide the struggle just to prove that I am strong. I can carry what I've been through and still keep moving on. I found my strength where my weakness used place I wanted to escape, was the place I needed to understand. I thought my weakness was the ending, it was the beginning. And now I know the strongest part of me was waiting underneath it all.